guys, Anthony here.
And I'm John, a.k.a. Johnny F. Coe.
And we're doing this all over again.
Yeah, we recorded something last night about
and it was almost cut, and we were going to upload it, and it was about Battlefield Hardline. If you didn't know, they announced a new Battlefield game, and there was just a few leaked pieces.
Ew, you spit everywhere.
Ew. There was just a few pieces of leaked information, so we made a video speculating about a lot of shit. And then they released a trailer leak this morning, and everything we said was invalid.
It happens. Oh, internet,
so we're going to go through it again. Fuck. What is Battlefield Hardline? Battlefield Hardline is the new Battlefield game for 2014. That's right, they're making another one.
Why not?
We'll get into that. But first off, what is it? It's Battlefield Hardline. It's basically cops and robbers.
My first impression was really, some weird mix of like Payday, Grand Theft Auto, and Battlefield, kind of all in one.
Yeah, it's like the intro had something to do with that, I think. Yeah,
no, it was.
That's what we saw.
It did feel like that. It was like cops and robbers, Payday kind of thing, but somehow merged into the Battlefield universe. Which the trailer I saw, I was like, all right.
Yeah, it kind of looked like those early GTA trailers where they're bank robbing in multiplayer.
Except when this game launches, they might actually have the heist.
Yeah, what the hell, Grand Theft Auto? You've come and gone and not have your shit together. So yeah, it's about cops versus robbers, basically. You got a couple of different game modes, robberies, heists, just a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I had a list, and
it's your classic Battlefield, and I'm sure they'll have like a conquest kind of thing in there. They'll have your classic Battlefield stuff, and then it also looks like a lot of the newer game modes are sort of designed around, the cops versus robbers motif. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
personally, I was just like, because it's cops and robbers. I was kind of pissed off Grand Theft Auto didn't have a cops and robbers mode because it seems like such an obvious let people be cops, let people be robbers. I mean, cops and robbers is what we played on the fucking playground all the time when we were kids. And so, like, I don't feel like anybody's ever really done a good multiplayer game on that. And this kind of looks like the first multiplayer game that might get that right. It's Battlefield. Hardline.
Okay, yeah.
What it's actually Battlefield Omaha?
Battlefield Omaha in the trailer, we can't show you any of the trailer. EA's been scrambling and shutting down anyone who posts the trailer, so I'm not going to put it up here out of fear of being whatevered. And it was leaked. John, I think it's bullshit.
The leaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does, that trailer was very well put together already.
That's the new marketing strategy. Yeah. A day before, they were like, oh, look, everyone's talking about this little bit of information, and then, boom, here comes the trailer. And they're like, here, oh no, we're sneaking out. Oh no, here's the trailer, it's leaking. It's leaking. Here, John, see it. Oh wait, you can't see that yet. And then they pull it away, and it's like, oh my god, I have to watch that. It's something I shouldn't see. And it's a big marketing ploy.
It does feel like a marketing ploy. I mean, it might not be. It might just be a genuine leak.
I see your game.
It does.
I see the game you're playing. It ain't Battlefield.
Yeah, it does feel like it's like the marketing team said, we should leak it and then pull it back.
I think a lot of people have been doing that lately.
Yeah. No, it does feel like something that a marketing team would pull off. Yeah. But it's probably working because everybody's like, oh, yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah. First off, without any of the controversy of, another Battlefield this year, let's talk about the game itself. What do we think of the game itself?
It looks fun. I mean, the trailer I saw, I was like, it was cops and robbers. And
it looks like Battlefield 4.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I mean, Visceral Games is handling this.
Yes, but it's the same engine.
No, it is the same engine. Yeah, and hopefully, since it is the same engine, since it is the Frostbite, it won't have all the fucking problems that Battlefield 4 had when it rolled out.
True.
So hopefully, out of the gate, this will be like boom, all right, this is a fun, good Battlefield game. I like the urban combat setting personally.
It's different. It's new. Yes.
Personally, a lot of my favorite maps from the Battlefield games have been the urban maps. So I look at that, I was like, I think I would enjoy that more because a lot of the times when you have the big open fields, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
You're all just kind of running around. But this one you have strategy. You could
strategery with it.
Some of the game modes look fine to me. Like, there's a couple things that bug me about some of the others. Like, the ones in the desert where there's big battles going on with helicopters and cars running around, those look fine. They look fun. That makes sense. The biggest thing that's in my head is throwing me out of it is I can imagine playing cops and robbers where you're robbing a bank and there's just hundreds of robbers spawning in this bank. And that makes no sense.
Yeah, but wouldn't you do it?
Okay, for yesterday, before we saw what the trailer was, I thought about Payday. Payday was in the intro. Payday, you have your one life, and you can get picked up by your teammates.
That was like a 4-player co-op kind of thing,
but that's what I thought this would be, and that's how it makes sense to me. If you're doing the heist missions, you should have a small group that breaks in and comes out, not just continuously respawning robbers just spawning and running out of the bank just over and over.
Then it wouldn't be Battlefield, it'd be Payday. I think it can fit. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I look at this, I was like, okay, it's cops and robbers.
The logistics of it are just bugging me.
Who gives a fuck about the logistics of it?
There's hundreds of people.
It's cops and robbers. It's cops and robbers.
It doesn't work like that.
They don't just cops and robbers.
It's just not a constant flow of cops and robbers just
No, Grand Theft Auto's not like that either.
I mean, you can make
no games like that. No games like
Battlefield
no
like that.
No real things like that.
Yeah,
where it's just like constant.
Well, Battlefield
shit.
makes more sense because you can be like, all right, more and more soldiers, just fucking go and fight.
Yeah, that spawn magically at D.
But it makes sense there because you have a whole bunch of soldiers. This one, it's like here's 100 people spawning in this bank continuously. Semantics. Whatever, John.
It's cops and robbers.
Yeah.
Use the cops. Use the robbers. I'm gonna rob you. No, you're not.
No, I'm gonna arrest you then.
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
That's it. That's all the game is.
I like it.
Robbers.
Oh my god, it feels
like,
good.
Let's take Battlefield. Let's put cops and robbers in it. Okay.
They should include a little.
Done.
They should include a little blue hat you can wear in the box, and you put on a little cop hat. Yeah, and you should get a badge in the box.
Talking about for the
yeah,
for like the big
for when they release
collector's
it.
edition.
Yeah, and you should be able to buy a villain or a thief one, and then the normal one. So now. That's what we think of the game. The game looks fun. It's fine. I'm not trying to hate on the game itself, but I think the game has to prove to me that it's worth my money because it's another Battlefield game in 1 year.
Yeah, it does feel quick. I mean, I felt like BF4 just came out.
It did.
And personally, I haven't sunk my teeth into it. You see, but that's the thing. It's like I don't get to play games that much. A lot of people do. There's some people that are like full on level 100, and they're probably like, oh, I've played it.
Finally, another Battlefield.
Oh yeah, exactly. They're probably thinking, oh good, something else I can play this year. to me, I'm like, fuck, 4 just came out. I'm not even done with that one. So it feels quick to me.
And this is the first year they're doing that. The second,
Yeah.
the first, they've been alternating between Medal of Honor, I think, for a while. Ever since Bad Company 2, it's been a 2-year cycle for Battlefields. They've been cycling like Medal of Honor, Battlefield, Medal of Honor. Now Medal of Honor tanked. They're like, Battlefield. They're doing the Call of Duty route, which I think is a poor decision.
Yeah, me personally, I don't like it when a game releases every year because I think it dilutes the brand.
Yeah.
I think, if a game releases every 2 years, then it's a little bit more excitement behind it. It's like, oh, wow, it's been 2 years since the last one. I'm ready for another one. This one feels like, to me, it's like, fuck, I'm not even done with this other one, and I just started playing it, and I dropped fucking $100 on that already between buying the game and actually getting the premium. Now I got to drop $100 more this year on this new one. Fuck, I don't want to do it. Where it's like, 2 years apart feels a little better. 1 year apart, it does kind of feel like, it's almost like brand fatigue. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Like I've played it so much, I'm tired of it. It's like you almost want a year to play it and then go and kind of forget about it and move on to other things. And then when it comes out, you're like, I'm excited again. I remember I had a lot of fun with that one. I bet this one's gonna be fun. With this one, like, it almost feels like you could almost bypass it. And that's what happened to me with the Call of Duties. Like, I enjoyed when they came out, like Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, but then it was like every year, and then I couldn't keep up. Assassin's Creed did the same thing. It's just like, wait, Assassin's Revelations 3, which number is this? You get fucking confused after a while.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with doing every year.
Now, I said yesterday, before we had seen the trailer, why the fuck is this a Battlefield game? I hate that they're just using the brand name to sell copies of the game. But now seeing the trailer, I see the design that they're going for, and it does fit Battlefield. It's not what I had in my head of this smaller scaled thing like Payday or something like that.
It seems to be big urban
But
combat.
still, why not just make it a new franchise? Other than the fact that money is involved and they'll sell a shit ton more copies.
Yeah, no, it is the brand. It's like, if we name it something new, it's going to sell half of if we name it Battlefield. It's a business decision.
Damn you business!
Damn you business. Damn you making people money and giving people's jobs and families. Wait.
Anyways, that's what we think about the new Battlefield Hardline or Omaha or whatever the fuck it's called. Please, let me know what you think below in the comment section, right, John?
Yeah, get down there and just hit reply and just do the type and go, boy, this looks real good. Now you got to find the trailer, though, and we're not going to tell you how to do it.
No, you can find it somewhere. It's don't distribute it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. If you Google it.
Yeah, you'll find it. Also, we got to pander a little bit. Like this video and subscribe to this channel if you're not.